I love leg of lamb or leg of goat. One cut that's really fun to add to your grilling repertoire is lamb leg steak. It's gonna be nice and tender, just like a leg of lamb, but like I said, you don't have to buy the entire leg and you don't have to cook the entire leg. I take them out of the package, blot them dry a little bit, dip my paper towel in a little oil up the grill. Then I'll just season it up with a little salt and pepper. If you have extra time, I actually like to season mine in advance and let it sit in the fridge. It's called a dry brine, and that's gonna help some of the moisture get out, and it's gonna ensure that you get a really nice golden brown edge-to-edge sear on that steak. Oh, there's nothing like the smell of meat cooking over an open fire. One of my favorite things to make in summer is chilled salads. Stuff that I don't have to turn a burner on to enjoy, and I can just pull out of the fridge, give it a little toss, and it's ready to go. One of the best ones is a little salad of marinated chickpeas, carrots, a little bit of cumin, some fresh cilantro, a little bit of lemon juice. First, I take my carrot, peel it, and then I kind of want a coarse grater. I don't want a really fine grater for this. Give it a little grate. For say a cup and a half of chickpeas, I'd probably use a good packed half cup of grated carrots. Kind of the magic here is the pairing of the carrots and the cumin in the salad. They really, really love each other. That's about good. For the chickpeas, I like to use dried chickpeas, but if you've ever cooked dried chickpeas, you might know that they take forever to cook, or they seem like they take forever to cook. So the way to get around that is to take a pinch of baking soda, just a pinch, and put it in the water. And after that, they should cook in about 45 minutes. So I take the chickpeas, mix them with the carrots, a good pinch of salt, a good pinch of pepper, a nice glug of olive oil, about a 3 count. Then it's garlic scape season. I like a little bit of garlic in it, but since we got garlic scapes around, why not use the garlic scapes? I love garlic scapes. For these, kind of like asparagus, I want to make sure that this part is nice and soft. Sometimes they'll be kind of firm and not tender, and those are going to taste a little woody. I'll just cut them crosswise, about 1/4-inch slices. And these are raw, so they're going to have a little bit of a stronger flavor. If you don't like garlic, or if somebody in your family is, say, allergic to garlic, like my girlfriend, I might give them a blanch in some salted water for 4 or 5 minutes and then slice them. That's an easy way to get around that. But all in all, garlic scapes are a lot milder than using traditional garlic. So I can add a little bit more garlic scapes than I would by weight of regular garlic bulbs. Just add those right into the salad. Then, also very important, a little bit of cumin. Just to taste. I like a good amount. And lemon, because you want some acid. Gotta have some acid in this. I like to squeeze it into my hand if I'm outside, just to make sure that I can catch some seeds. Kind of a low-tech strainer. Now I'll just give it a little toss. Taste the seasoning. It's good, but it needs a little salt. Always taste and season, taste and season, taste and season again. Like I said, this is something you can make ahead of time it will only get better in the fridge. I give it another shot of cumin too. Should be a little strong. Oh, I know what's missing. I forgot the cilantro. Also very important. I like to use cilantro from the farmer's market. I think it's a lot better than the cilantro that comes prepackaged. I like to keep it in a little thing, kind of like a vase of flowers. And I've had this probably for a good 5-6 days, and it's totally fine. And then you can just hold it and just snip it with the scissors. That's a lot better. Another pinch of salt. Now I'm happy with that. To go along with our little lamb leg steak, I picked some of my favorite greens from the garden. And they might not be the sort of greens you think of when you think of a salad, but they're greens that I think of when I think of a fresh salad. Some of my favorites are lamb's quarter. This is actually a type called magenta spreen that has a little purple part in the center. Purslane. This is probably in your garden. You may have been picking it out of your garden, but it's excellent in a salad. It's got a little citrusy note to it. This one's called stellaria, also known as chickweed, but I don't like to call it a weed. And last but not least, this one's going to be really spicy. This is a wild mustard green, and it's also got some beautiful flowers on it. To me, this is a perfect summer salad. A little bit of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and some fresh lemon juice. That is all you need. Give a little toss. And of course, give it a little taste before you serve. And that's great. So I got our steak here. And one thing you'll notice is that there's some juice on the plate. To me, this is now ready to serve, because if there's a little bit of juice on the plate, I've let it sit for a little while, I know that the steak is rested and it's not gonna give out all the juice on the plate. If it doesn't feel screaming hot to you, just throw it back on the grill and give it a little flash for a second. But in the summer, I don't mind eating food that's room temperature. I actually prefer it. And if you want, some of those juices would even be great in the salad. Your choice. So I'll give the steak a little spoon of our chickpeas, just like so. Then a little bit of the greens. So that's our lamb leg steak with marinated chickpeas and a garden salad.